Hi guys, this is Hamilcar, and welcome to the first game of the player profile of Elky. This is going to be a game between Elky and Boxer, and it's going to be on the map Bifrost, and it's going to be from the 2002 Panasonic Starleague Round of 8. As you'll recall, this is the same Starleague that I just did another Boxer cast from, a game between Boxer and Grimto. So, you get to see a couple different dimensions of Boxer's play from this era of the game. And what we saw versus Grimto is some very, very non-standard StarCraft, some weird builds that we would not see in a modern game, so we'll see what we see in this game. I was actually going to do a different game between Elky and Boxer that's a longer game from different, I'm not sure when it was from, but a significantly different game from a different context. But it ended up, I ended up finding out that it had already been cast in English, so I figured do something that's not going to be duplicating an earlier cast, and that'll give you guys something new to watch. So anyhow, this is going to be a TBT. And the Terran, the Teal Terran in the bottom left is Elky, and the brown Terran, I think, in the top right is Boxer. And you can see Elky there, conspicuously white, a sea of Korean pro gamers, and also wearing this very conspicuous Elky glasses, which he still wears as a poker player, and which he's rarely seen without. Incidentally, one of the players that I gave as an option for my next profile is Nalra, so if you guys want to see the weird sunglasses theme continued, I think that would be the appropriate choice. I guess some players just like sunglasses. Anyhow, they're showing the map now, Bifrost. This hasn't been played in a while, but it's sort of a neat map. You can see there's 4 bridges across the middle, and this weird roundabout routes into the north and south of the map, but otherwise the map is basically cut in half by this long sort of river-like thing going down the middle. You can see the announcer showing a lot of the paths around the map and likely battle sites and so forth. 2 start locations, and each player has a natural, I think they have a natural immediate outside their base. It's hard to see with the amount of markings that are on the map. But there's about 4 bases on each side of the map that each player can claim. So, like a lot of these early maps, there's relatively low resource level, or relatively sparse resources compared to what we see in a more modern map. Modern 2-player map like Blue Storm or something. We see, what is it, about 5 bases per side, I think. Might be wrong about that. I think there are 5 bases per player. But in any event, it plays into the sort of slightly lower econ style that we saw from these players. And we can see both players getting early barracks, and Boxer's barracks. Boxer went for a proxy barracks right outside of Elky's base, and now he's floating that barracks in. It's going to be spotted immediately by that supply depot. I don't know whether Boxer's just going for the early scout with that barracks, or whether he's going to land it to produce Marines. But if he's planning to go for early harassment with that barracks, it's going to be spotted out very quickly. And you can see Elky there responding. Something typed in the chat window. They must have changed the rules at some point to disallow that, because as we know now, the Kesper referees would step in and disqualify any player who did that these days. Looks like Boxer's putting down a supply depot to block Elky's choke while he's building that Marine. I think he's going to use the Marine to harass from behind that barricade and try to take down SCVs or take down the supply depot. Very interesting, unique play by Boxer here, and Elky's SCVs are trying desperately to take down Boxer's building SCV. They don't manage to, though. Now they're going to try to take down the supply depot, but Elky has that, Boxer has that SCV there to repair. And Boxer, with some very unique cheese, taking advantage of this weird choke outside the main on this map, Bifrost. Now he's going to putting Marines up on the top of this ramp, and he's building a bunker. Oh my god, he's building a bunker on top of Elky's mineral line. So we'll see how Elky responds to this very creative cheese. He's landed his own barracks, and he's using his barracks as a barricade to protect his marine while his marine attacks the supply depot. But I don't think he's going to be doing the same amount of damage that Elky's doing with that bunker on top of the ridge. You can see Elky looking a little bit nervous behind those sunglasses. 3 Marines in the bunker now, and I don't know what Elky's going to do. Elky's in a lot of trouble here, and that barricade there with the supply depot and the barracks is preventing him from getting through to even attack that bunker. And still on one base, of course, no fast expand, so he has effectively no economy. It looks like he's going to be trying to distance mine from his natural. He has 3 Marines popping out there, and they're going to be trying to harass Boxer's minerals, and Boxer, similarly, doesn't have any defense. Boxer does have the ability, though, to pull SCVs, I think, and go up that ramp to engage. Oh, and Boxer has a vulture out. So this harassment is not going to be successful for Elky, I think, with that Boxer, or with that vulture there for Boxer, and being repaired by all those SCVs. Yeah, so Elky's in a lot of trouble here. Unless Elky can somehow break up his ridge, and it doesn't look like he's even trying that hard. Boxer's cranking out more Marines. Boxer has a lot of Marines on top of that ridge, and oh, a tank out for Elky. So that's Elky's idea, but until he gets siege mode up, he's still going to be in a bunch of trouble. And it doesn't look like he's researching siege mode yet. Probably doesn't have the resources for it with distance mining. Meanwhile, Boxer's fended off Elky's harassment. So Boxer now going for a starport. So maybe going for some sort of early drop or Wraith harass, I don't know what. Now Elky's broken through the barricade, he's pressing up with a lot of SCVs and that tank, but Boxer's Marines holding the top of that ridge, now they're going to fall back into the bunker. The tank outranges the bunker, of course, but the Marines can pop out and harass the tank too. Oh, and now Boxer's relanded his barracks. Wow, and he's preventing Elky's SCVs from getting back. Elky's now going to desperately repair that tank and try to take out the Marines, but it looks like the Marines are going to take out the tank first. Oh, Elky's tank goes down, and Elky is in a lot of trouble now. Yeah, and these SCVs are not going to be enough to take down that bunker. And Elky GG's. So, I didn't know the outcome of this game when I started it, but just intending to give you a taste of Elky's career. Like I said in the introduction, Elky holds wins against Boxer too, but in this game it's Boxer coming out on top and Elky looking frustrated. So we'll go on to game 2, which will be between Elky and Gur. So I'll see you there. Hope you enjoyed this game. This has been Hamilcar. Bye-bye.
그 방법을 쓰는 것도 신기합니다만 그 방법으로 완벽히 승리를 따내는 것이 더욱 신기합니다. 이묘한 선수 테란의 황제답게 테란전 승리를 거두면서 1승 무효.